This broadcast is presented to you by Mayo Clinic, the #1 hospital in the world.
Welcome, lords, ladies and legends, to the EMAAR Cup 2026. El Basha versus AM Polo, two of the top teams on paper, and they've both coming into their second game of the campaign now, both having taken a win in their first game. El Basha managing to beat Noon, and AM slaughtering Gagar in their first game. So okay, so we're about to get underway here in this game. Players are lining up in the grey shirts. We have AM Polo in the white shirts. Is El Basha. AM Polo win it early on from the line out. Kiza at the back. Benka, the number 4, the 6th goaler for AM Polo. Loses there to Thomas Willans. He'll be on Elsa. He always starts with that. Pablo Urquiza, his 4-goal brother, comes and picks it up for AM. They've also got Fermin Prado and, of course, Sheikha Alia Al Maktoum. And they're taking on a very strong El Basha Polo team who've been improving every year. Looking very, very good this year indeed. They have Juan Ambrosio, Thomas Willans, Eloan Badarello, and Hani Jabshe. 2 12-goal teams. We've got a penalty early on in favor of the team in white, which is El Basha. Willans then gets hold of it but pushes it to the right side. So scores remain 0-0 in the first. Urquiza from the back line under some pressure from Badarello. Urquiza forced to go quite fast to try and escape him. Can't get round him, so he checks up and gives himself space. Goes left, then right. Nice horse he's on. Urquiza doesn't get hold of that shot, though. Badarello. Eloan will want to get on. Oh, clever backhand from Eloan. But back to pick it up is Fermin Prado on this beautiful dark horse. Lovely looking horse as he comes back inside of the field, then sneaks through the middle. Badarello is there. Oh, he fakes the backhand and takes it forward, Badarello. Confident 2-goaler he is. Has it stolen that from Prado on this beautiful black horse. As Prado comes through round the outside. Won't get it straight enough to the goal, and it goes over the back line. So bring in from the back line for AM Polo, Juanchi. Plays it out to the side here. To Willans, he gives it back to Juanchi. Juanchi finds space out on the side. As Urquiza comes to close him down, he brings it back into the middle of the field. Willans, nicely done, comes in behind him. And then across the field the other way, into the middle. Checks up, he's got Juanchi behind him now. Good play from these two professionals. Juanchi backing him up behind. Willans takes on the man in front and then has a go from long range. Gets hold of it beautifully well. Just pulls it to the left-hand side. Good attack, though. Very good attack from those two professionals, Ambrosio and Willans. 1-2, and peeling around, backing each other up. From the back line, then, Kiza brings it in. Pass has gone forward, but Juanchi, well, Basha has picked it up. He'll keep the pressure on here. Watch out for Willans. Good. Shaker Ali is doing a good job trying to slow down Willans, but he did get away. Juanchi has a go now with his under the neck shot. Straightens it up nicely right in front of the goal. Pressure backhand comes off. Oh, it bounces off a horse. It's been kicked in front of the goal there. Goal shot attempt from Juanchi. Oh, it's pandemonium in front of the goal. Eventually, Juanchi on the near side. His pony's leaping a little bit. Takes it into space, then turns it back in for El Basha. Willans is behind on Elsa. He collects it quite well. Takes it around. He can't find a way through here. He's having a go around the outside. Elsa, nicely done. Stop, start, go. Moves around nicely. Tries to flick it in. Couldn't get a room to make the shot, I don't think. May have got a bump from behind. But good work from Willans on that little chestnut horse. A goal has been awarded. But the foul in front of the goal there. Penalty 1. For a deliberate or dangerous foul in front of the goal. So great work there from El Basha, keeping the pressure on. Willans doing a lot of work on that chestnut horse, Elsa. He always plays in the first. We'll see her again later on in the game, no doubt. Players will go now and change horse. That was a nice black horse that Fermin Prado was on, Escolonita. So, notably, both these teams are extremely well mounted. Alia was doing a lot of work on in defense on her favorite white horse, Aconcagua, if that's how you pronounce it. We've seen that horse a lot in the last couple of years. Beautiful white horse. She often scores a goal on that one, so watch out for Aconcagua. She'll come back later on. Okay, so we've got information there that Aconcagua is how you pronounce that grey horse. It's a big mountain in the Andes. That beautiful white horse, one of Alia's favourites. He'll be back. So the first half of the chukka comes to an end. It's 1-0 for El Basha. It was a penalty 1. Penalty 1 means the goal is awarded and we won't have a throw-in. El Basha will start again with a hit from the centre. So 3 professionals have a little meeting at the halfway line. Badarello sent forward. Juanchi also going forward. Willans to take it. Willans on Gajega. Sends a strong one out to the right. Rika Alia is there in defence. She gets onto that line, opens up a clever little backhand for her pros, but getting there first was Badarello. Opens up a smart backhand across the field, though. And he picks it up and shoots. Oh, Hani Jabshe. Great goal from him. He'll be very happy with that. Getting onto the backhand from Badarello. Turned that horse beautifully, Hani, and then stepped up and shot the goal. He's on that little chestnut mare, teaser, turned beautifully for Hani there as he stepped up on the line and a solid strike under the neck and through the goal, taking his team 2-0 now in the first chukka. Great teamwork. In it goes, and oh, it's again, Hani picks it out. He's on fire here, and he claimed the line, was coming down it. But there was a AM shirt on the line. He wasn't able to come through to get that one, so and have time to gain a bit of composure here. They've been on the back foot for much of this game so far, which is not like them. Kiza then sends a strong shot up to the middle. But Willands read it. He tried to turn it, had it stolen by Pablo Kiza. The shot comes in, but pushes wide right, but we did also get a whistle on that. So it must have come off a defender's stick. It's a corner. There's a chance for AM to get on the board. Oh, stopped in the air from Battarello, plucked it out. It was rocket through, and he managed to pluck it out of the air beautifully. Done. He's having a good game. He's got his eye in, this young lad. Look at that. Elouan stretching away now on that horse. Akiza's got him covered, I think, at the moment. He does. And so he pulls up and lets Akiza turn it at the back here. Around he goes. Flicks past Elouan. He's on this nice little chestnut horse. Leaves it then for his bro, who just picks it up behind him. Told to use it now. Two brothers working well at the back, but not quite as well as they'd hoped. Battarello's causing them a lot of trouble. Fermin Prado now comes in behind. Battarello's doing a lot of work, gets the steal, but the next man there is Prado. And now Juanchi Ambrosio has control for El Basha. Still, Elouan working so hard in the middle there, causing a lot of trouble. But they get the pass up forward, over onto the near side. Backhand coming in from Sheikh-Alia. Prado told to leave it. Two Akizas at the back. One leaves it for the other. Quite getting hold of the big pass. Asking for the foul, but now still this is what they like to do. EMAAR, they've shown too much to Ambrosio there, who came through with the meat. He's got acres of space up at the front. Ambrosio has to watch out as Akisa's hunting him down. Comes into the 60-yard line, puts it in on the 30. One more will do it. He'll go with a half swing. Tap, tap. Oh, he's not quite made it as well as he wanted. That horse turned round beautifully. Did he keep it in play? Oh, he's pushed it out to the right. And we do have a whistle on that. Well, it's a great meet. He did brilliantly well. Just that approach shot. Tried to leave it in front of the goal, but it just pushed it out to the right, and it went a bit too far for him. He looks to the heavens in frustration. Definite chance there. Great effort, though. A good steal. They're managing El Basha at the moment and managing to put enough pressure on AM Polo to not let them play their game. The Akiza brothers aren't having the time and space as they usually do at the back. They're having to rush. So end of Shaka number 2. We'll take a short break, and it's El Basha on 2. AM yet to get off the mark. look at the best goals. This was Manu early on. Oh, he went over the top of it, but Ciro was unmarked. I think Bintali just sleeping a little bit there. They could have at least come back and taken Ciro for that one. They got better and better. Gonzalo Santamarina running around the outside of the whole Bintali team there to score that goal. That was well done. A solo goal from him. This was kind of a scratchy goal here. Not pretty at all. It was the last goal, I think, right at the end there. Sticks are in the air. Players coming from all angles, but they got it in, bin dry, and that's what mattered. Then they got one more. Santamarina got this one with a nice cut shot through the goal, but it was too little, too late, and a win for bin dry. Welcome back, legends. 2-0. El Basha lead, thanks to their main man, Hani Jabshe. Shot that great goal on teaser. EMAAR Polo then. I think we're bring the ball in. I think we're in for a very good game. Two classy teams here. Sheikha Alia told to leave that one as Pablo Urquiza brings it in. He's under some trouble here, getting hassled by Ambrosio. Ambrosio strong on the near side, gets the steal, but it's been stolen right back off him here by Fermin Prado, who hits a shot down the ground and still has Hani to beat. He's going to take a shot. No, puts it in front of the goal. The goal shot comes off now. It looks good. Will it sneak in the post? Yes, it does. So Fermin Prado making the most of that little chance they got. Putting AM on the board. 2-1. Just worked it out of that little melee, burst out of the melee with the ball, charged down the ground. Still had to beat Hani Jabshe, but managed to do so, just tucking it in on the left-hand side. In it goes. Oh, Pablo gets it. Prado collects it. Big ride-off, though, from Willans. Willans comes round. Prado just takes him right back out. The goal scorer takes the ball but doesn't get the backhand. Willans collects it. Can't go for the full swing. He doesn't have room there, so he taps it forward a little bit further, then checks up. He's being pushed on one side, and there's a man coming on the other side to take the ball. That's a good play there from Urquiza. Pablo Urquiza, the number 3. EMAAR Polo. Drives it down the ground. Alia looking for it, lands down in front of her. She heard that horse, stretches out nicely as she picks up the ball well. Jabshe's giving her a ride-off, so she checks up to try and let him go by. Does that pretty well, very well, and picks up the ball too. Wow, she's good, this lady, up at the front there. Jabshe's got to watch out not to foul. Oh, got tempted to come in on that, but a great play from Alia Al Maktoum. Nicely done. She knew she was getting beaten in the ride-off, so she checked up, got control of the horse, kept control of the ball, went for another attack, and Jabshe got caught in the wrong place. Very, very strong player at the front there. Alia, nice horse she's on. Lujuria. My Spanish needs some work. Goal time, and that's the equalizer. Benja Urquiza struck it through, so good work from Ali Al Maktoum there, picking up that pass and doing a lot of work to get the foul. And Urquiza slots it in. So 2 goals all now. A great start to the second chukker for EMAAR Polo. Out it comes, and this is a real power play for EMAAR Polo as Urquiza comes straight out with it. Benka and cuts it in toward the goal. Running back in defense is Ambrosio. Urquiza, Benka would stop there nicely. Look how that horse just shut down for him. Right there, still going to shoot under the neck. Looks good, but yes, it is. Wow. Nice play from Benka Urquiza. Another goal on the board. There's back-to-back-to-back. 3 goals in the beginning of the second chukka. Tenembrosa is the horse that Urquiza was on. Stopped beautifully on it there from a flat-out gallop from 60 to 0. Very, very well. Stood sturdy like a statue there, allowing him to take the shot under the neck. What a comeback. How quickly these good teams can come back into the game. EMAAR Polo. Bound to be a very, very good game here. Looking forward to the rest of this one. They'll come back onto the field halfway through the second chukka. EMAAR in the lead for the first time. So Benka got off that brilliant horse Tenebrosa, and now watch out for Benka on Petunia. She got the best playing pony last year. Alia Al Maktoum on this tall chestnut ninja. Here we go, ball is in and out. EMAAR have control here. Pablo leaves it for his bro on Petunia. Benka on Petunia, beautiful little mare as he goes around the outside, then checks up and passes it into the middle for Alia on Ninja. She comes in onto that line. Hani came in for the ride-off, managed to stop her just. He had to because she was getting onto that. Hani did well to get that safe. Alia was on. Good play from A&M. Absolute power play. They've just picked up their game here. And they're proving very, very difficult to play against. Al-Basha, one of the strongest teams we've seen so far this season. Need to gather a bit of composure. They had strength at the beginning, and then AM came out all guns blazing. They changed horse now, and we'll see how this goes, whether Al-Basha can hold on to it a little bit, get their composure, start playing their game. Ooh, well, he's got another go at it, Ambrosio. Similar lineups. A 6 and a 4 and a 2 for AM. 2 5s and a 2 for Al-Basha. Quite similar tactics as well. Bringing it from the back with the 2 higher goal pros at the back. Willans has a go, but the next man there to pick it up is Pablo Urquiza. Oh no, it's Fermin Prado, sorry. He'll leave it there. Oh, a little lack of communication, but it's worked out okay. That big shot didn't come off, and it's been pounced on by Badarello. Benka came across, thought about playing the ball. He left the ball, but I think he obstructed Badarello on his way through. Al-Basha may well get a penalty and a chance to equalise. 2 minutes to go in the second. It's a 40-yard penalty then. For Al-Basha. Lovely. Slow swing, lofted over the top. And it's 3 goals all in the second. Gonna be a close one. Umpire will count to 30, then throw it in. So a bit of a power play came to an end there with the penalty for El Basha, and now they seem to be taking control of this game temporarily. Just showing the ball, a little bit too much of the ball to Prado there. He got the steal, but Willan's got it right back off him. And he's got Ambrosio coming in behind to collect it and send the pass back up to Willans. Didn't get through the gap. And AM now on the charge. Watch out for Petunia, trying to find space up at the front. Badarillo's there in defense. Playing very well. Benko Okiza checks up. Oh, and picks up the ball as Badarillo misses his backhand. This is Petunia. Picks up the ball nicely with Benko and runs it through and capitalizes on that mistake, that missed backhand. Great goal for that horse and Benko Okiza. It's amazing how this game is just swinging from one side to the other. The advantage. It's a sign of a quality team that just make the chances out of any little mistake made by one player on one side gets punished. So AM back in the lead. 4 goals to 3, and they've won the line out here again, but not picked it up, Prado. Willans gets it. Told to leave it as Ambrosio has more space. All the boys go forward. Ambrosio then puts it into the middle, and he might try and get onto that line. We've got 30 seconds left of this chukker. And El Basha are having a go. Across the front of the goal it goes. The defense is very strong. Everyone paired up. AM did well there to stop that attack. It goes over the back line, which will end the first half here. And in one of the tidiest games we've seen, I think, so far, halfway through it. And the scores stand with AM Polo on 4, El Basha are on 3, and we'll be back for the second half shortly.
Hi, my name is Aden Ahmed Fatmawi. I started playing polo around 3 years ago at the academy, and I started taking polo seriously around last season. So basically, I was doing horse riding in the desert, and then it was so far away, so we decided to come to the club because it was nearer, and I was meant to be doing a riding lesson. Then my mom accidentally booked me for a polo lesson. I went to it and I was shocked. Why am I doing polo? I tried polo and I loved it, and I've been playing ever since. The story with Ale, when I got my first horse, I was in the academy. Ale was delivering the horses to me. Then he gave me some lessons from time to time. Then after that, we started taking polo seriously with him, and it's been amazing with him. Last season was a bit tough. We won the subsidiary final, but then this season we decided, look, the old shirts were bad luck, so we decided to change the shirts for this season, and this season we're seeing how it goes. So far we won. Basically, I'm originally Syrian, but I was born in the UK. I have many family in the UK, and my nationality is from the UK. So, my favorite player is probably Yetta Castagnola because he's so smart in the play. He's always 2 or 3 steps ahead of everyone, and his skills are unbelievable. The hoverboard helps you completely, and it's so fun because you can feel like Yetta, but without just being on a horse on the hoverboard.
We come back from the halftime break with the innovative play of the match, Mayo Clinic breakthrough moment. And it's picked up again by Riglos. He cuts the shot across the middle of the field nicely. Running onto it again is Riglos with this white-faced bay horse. Sends it up to the front. Alajaji is doing well, opening up the back door, letting Riglos come running through it. Nicely done. Silky skills as he taps it in the post. And that's a beautiful goal by Riglos. It looked like a solo goal, but his teammates did well to open up the gap for him. Welcome back, Polo legends. 4-3 we are. In a great game. Beautiful game of polo we're witnessing here. Tidy, smart, intelligent play with fantastic horsepower out there as well on a great field. A real treat to be watching this one. And still anybody's game. Impossible to pick the winner out of these two teams. Juanchi is riding a horse called Griga. Juanchi's the birthday boy. Yesterday was his birthday, his 46th birthday. Hope he saved it till tonight to celebrate. Certainly looks like it. They're playing very, very well indeed here. Willands is on Hamas. Hani is on Helucha. And for AM Polo, Sheikh Alia is on Mastil. Pablo Urquiza is on Diana. Fermin is back on that beautiful black horse, Escalonita. Big dark horse here. He picks it up straight away on that Escolanita. He's got it again. Sends it up on the bounce up to the front to Benka Urquiza, who can't quite reach back and pick that up. Willands then turns it around on Hamas. Gets stopped, but I think the player there, instead of going near side, came under the swing, went offside, Benka. It was a double blow, maybe too much chat back there. The umpires are rightfully very strict on the back talk to them. They're not accepting any of that. Demanding respect. Another blow of the whistle, and is the umpire digging to his pocket? He is, and he's pulled out a yellow for AM there. Too much talking back to the umpire. Juanchi Ambrosio puts that one through. And another blow of the whistle means we'll start with a hit, not a throw-in for the back chat. And it's 4 all. Basha get the equalizer from the penalty spot. They'll come back to the middle and they will start with a hit in from the middle. And Polo will retreat. 3 professionals plan the attack. Umpire calls play. Willands has gone forward this time. Badarello waits and then goes forward himself. Juanchi brings it a little bit further before sending it in toward the danger zone. It's a nice pass, a searching pass right into the middle. And there to defend is Prado. Does well to get away from Willands, but he didn't get the backhand. Willands came back onto it, took a shot at the goal. And, well, the clearing shot eventually came off by Benka Urquiza. Straight back into it with the backhand from Badarello. This horse, Escalanita, the black horse of Fermin Prado, is playing very well. Oh, he fakes a little shot and goes forward. He's got control here. Prado, Sheikh Ali has gone up for the pass, and that's a great one right up to her. And he jab shake, comes back in defense. gets a good backhand as well. Running onto it now is Willans. He takes it back into his own half on Hamas to give himself a bit of space before opening up a back shot to Juanchi Ambrosio. He then cleverly leaves it behind as Willans calls for it. And first time back to Juanchi. Good 1-2 from those guys, but pouncing onto that is Benka on this little chestnut. Cuts the ball on. He's had it stolen here by Juanchi. Ambrosio, he'll turn it around. Bring it back inside. All his teammates have gone forward. He's got to hit or run. So he hits it out to the left of the boards. No one's going to come round onto that, I don't think. Getting there first is that black horse, Escalanita. He goes offside. Oh, Basha saying that he had to go near side. Foul against Basha there. EMAAR Polo have a meeting in the middle to choose their plan. Benka with a gorgeous shot right up over the top. Sheikh Alia looking to get onto the end of it. Not managing to get through. Picked up here and turned in toward the goal by Pablo. Back around onto it. On this black horse, Escalanita is Fermin Prado. Does well. Gets past one man, but not the second. He's backed up well, though, by Benka. Benka has it stolen, though, from Badarello. Got the steal here. Oh, back over to... Oh, they've not managed to get away. And now EMAAR Polo have the ball right in front of the goal. A mistake there, capitalized on once more. Just one small mistake, and it's a goal the other way. This signs of a true quality team. Both teams here proving their class. 5-4. AM just sneak into the lead. They'll stop the clock there. And give the players a chance to change horse. At 5-4. Even game here. So this coverage is brought to you by Polo Line TV. And if you're not already watching on the Polo Line TV app, then I fully recommend you do so to enjoy the best of polo. Download from the App Store. Thomas Williams got off Hamas and on to Gajega. Badarello is now on Maracana. And AM have won the line out here with the Akiza brothers, but they didn't manage to make the most there. Wanchi with a little backhand for El Basha. Willans, and he comes back around onto it himself, but tried to run around, didn't get around the man. Oh, chance up at the front. Oh, both teams not able to hold on to possession for a little bit. It's getting a little bit choppy in the middle there. I mean, Prado. Oh, but here's a man unmarked here. It's Pablo Urquiza. Hooks up a shot gets underneath it. It's going toward the goal. There's Fermin to try and flick it in. It's not over the line. The backhand's not a great one either, and it's still there. Oh, there are a lot of little mistakes here in front of the goal. And eventually, we do get a whistle. Well, the clearance shots weren't made, and the goal shots weren't made either. As I was saying, what a beautiful, tidy game it was. Just got a little bit scrappy for a moment there. Defense of both teams is so strong, they're not really allowing these guys to do what they usually do, which is take the time and use the time and bring the ball down the ground. So they're going to talk about, I think they're just talking about whether that did or not. It did go over the line or not, or exactly what happened right down at the back there. They're going to take a look at the replays, whether they can see from the camera angles or not. Very, very close. With AM on the charge. They had a couple of chances to put it over the line. Well, Basha had a couple of chances to clear it and didn't manage either. We can't see from the angles whether it goes, whether it went over the line or not. So if in doubt, it's no goal. So Basha will take a penalty from the halfway, and Willans and on Gajega. It's a hard one along the ground. Ambrosio is coming in to stop it along its way. Collects it. Takes it back into his own 60. Oh, sorry, into the 60. Now holds on to it. Trying to attack. The defense is strong. Badarello comes flying in, picks it up. They're all sort of running and hitting and missing in this second half for some reason. It wasn't as tidy as the first. Now Akiza Benka has space at the back to turn it. Play it forward a couple of times before sending a pass out for his brother, Pablo. Managed to reach Pablo there. Whitland's got there first on Gajega. Fakes a little backhand and then turns it. Has to be careful not to lose it. Manages to hold on to it well. Waits, and then the under the neck shot didn't come off. Can he wheel back around onto it in time? No, he can't. Pablo Akiza gets there first. Pablo will still have to beat Willands on his way through here. Pablo checks up out of the ride-off. So Willands comes in and plays the ball. And is able to turn it. And then plays it past Akiza. Has to go over to the near side, but does beautifully well. Checks up on Gajega, but clips over the top of the ball. So does the next man. Willands, having missed it, just checked up and didn't allow Pablo Akiza to come through. He obstructed him on his way through. So it'll be a spot hit to the grey shirts of AM Polo. Whites go back 30 yards. All the greys stay around the ball at the moment. The Whites will have to pick them up as they come through. There you go. Fomi Prada's going first. Wide left, so is Sheikha Alia. And they'll be sweeping back into the middle to try and get on the end of this pass from Akiza. And it's a great shot. I think it's going to go all the way. It's a massive drive. Is it straight enough? Just out to the right-hand side. Solid hit from just inside the halfway line. Slightly to the right. Ambrosio then. Haven't seen a goal for some time from either team. Ambrosio takes it out to the right. Willands comes in to collect it. He then hits it first time back into the middle, but there's a couple of grey shirts waiting to pick it up. Strong backhand from Benka. Collected in the middle here by Prado. He's able to leave it from Benka again on this tiny little chestnut. Benka takes it wide left. Stops and brings it back into Ward. Hasn't got room for the shot. Tries to tap it and then go for the shot. He's getting surrounded by white shirts at the moment, but somehow he's still got control of it. Brings it in, tries to straighten up. He's got a man following him. It's his brother. He'll take a shot to the goal. Not a clean one either. Backhand wasn't great either. Alia comes in and there's a little bit of a bump. Against AM. And with El Basha heading away from the goal there, they're going to take the ball up to the halfway line. They give El Basha the penalty, 5B. Just a few seconds left of the third chukker. Eight seconds before the first hooter. We're underway. Willans El Basha brings it in and then clips a shot forward. Reading the game perfectly there was Pablo. He plays an open backhand, a good one. There's the hooter. We got 30 seconds. A&M will have one more charge here before the end of the chukker. Passes up, is looking for Alia. She checks up, comes back around onto it. Has to go over to the near side, but Willans gets there first on his near side. Benka asked for a tail backhand, and this is exactly what he gave. Another missed backhand here. They'll just want to get it down the ground as far as they can. Watch out for Alia up at the front. Has she got time? Just 2 seconds left. Alia goes for it. Goal shot. Oh, but she ran out of time just in front of the goal. So they'll start with a throw-in right in front of the goal mouth there. Managed to keep it in the field, which was important. So they'll start with a throw instead of a hit in. And we're going to go into this last chukker with just one goal in it, all to play for. At the moment, AM lead, 5-4 against El Basha. We'll be back shortly for the very last chukker. Goals of the day. This one at the beginning by Jauretche before he got that injury. Unfortunate for him, he got hit on the wrist. So we do hope the best for him. All the best for Jauretche for getting that ball on the wrist. Hope nothing is broken. And now Riglos running around the outside. Phenomenal horses breaking away. And he's got those beautiful skills, hand-eye coordination. I hope we get to see the one he scored in the air. That one was a roll of the wrists. But just about every chance he had, that man, he scored a goal. He just made no mistakes throughout the day. Here he is on the near side, making it look just as easy as on the offside. And look at this. Tap, tap, tap in the air and finishes it off. Makes it look easy. Quality player with his handicap on the way up. Bin Dismal scored a good one here where he checked up, lost his man and tucks it through the goal. And we're back for the last chukker here. 5-4 AM lead. They had a great run at the end there. Just ran out of time before they put it through the goal. So we'll start with a throw-in in front of the goal. AM on the attack, and they lead by 1. Alia is back on Aconcagua. White Mountain, a little grey horse there. Usually gets a goal on that one. Now would be a good time to get it. Fermin Prado is on Australia. And Benka is on Tenebrosa. He's got Petunia coming back next. And this is Elsa coming onto the field with Thomas Willans. We saw that horse play in the very first chukker again as well, as always. So they've brought out the big guns here in this last chukker. The winner of this will be 2 from 2 and put them in good stead to get through to the semis. Ball comes out and it's for El Basha. It was Elsa who won that ride off and took it on the near side for Thomas Willans. Great horse that one, that Chestnut. Holds on to it, but didn't manage to take it the distance. He had it stolen off him. Back onto it though with Elsa as Thomas Willans battling in the middle here. Got to be careful not to foul. Ball kicks it away and Grays are able to play that. Advantage Grays. Here, the pass comes up. It's longer than a pass. It might go the whole way. It does. It goes out to the right from Benka Okiza. Tenebrosa. So, Juanchi brings it in. Holds it at the back. A couple more times and then comes out to the side. Kicks up again. Defence is very good from A&M. They're not giving them an inch. Oh, Ambrosio having a look. Couldn't see where that came. It went out in front of him. Jumping on the loose ball there was Badarello. Quick flick of the wrists and it gets it up ahead. He just fixes his glasses, sends it back toward the goal, but didn't get the approach shot he wanted. Clearance wasn't good and Ambrosio collects it. Got back in defence just in time, did Benka. And now they're going to try a counter-attack. Alia's looking for it up at the front on Esconkawa. Pablo Urquiza's got control at the back. Not a lot of control, though. He's lost it here to Badarello, who's caused a lot of problems here. Badarello trying to collect it in the air, though. Unable to finish it off. And is turned around by AM Polo here with Fermin Prado. He'll take it out to the boards. Again, no space. No players are finding spaces today. The defence and the discipline from both teams aren't allowing either team to get away and find the open spaces like they're used to. Very, very disciplined. There's the pass up to the front, and here's Esconawa Akawa if she can get onto it. Being told to leave it here as charging through comes Urquiza. He sends one up to the middle, and Prado's going to try and come around onto that. It may well go the distance. It does. Again, though, out to the right. These big launches from AM Polo are good, but they're all going wide at the moment. Whether they are meant to be approach shots, they just get hold of them too far, or if they are actually shooting for the goal 100 yards out. Ambrosio brings it in. Out to Willans on Elsa. He first times. He doesn't hang around with it if he doesn't have to. Alia picks it up. Takes it to the side before playing the backhand. Ambrosio, though, picks it up on the attack for El Basha. A little bit frantic. They'll be looking again for the counter-attack. Managing to turn it. Stop that attack again. It's tit for tat here. Both teams having solid attacks, but the defence is just too good at the moment from both teams to get it over the line. Backhand comes in. A&M still looking to try and escape here. Just getting away from Badarello. Trying to go for the meat. Now there's another counter-attack. That one might reach Alia. It doesn't. Ambrosio sweeps in and picks it up. Manages to turn and start an attack. Doesn't get that far. Elsa wins another ride off and the ball for Willans. Then tucks around to the left. Now to the right. Now across over to the right. Takes on the man here and gets past him. Sort of brushes him off on his way through. The ball bounces and he doesn't manage to hold on to it. Ambrosio goes in behind. He claims the line here. He can leave it here for Willans to sneak around and open up a cut shot. Got the angle. Has he got the distance? Is there a man to finish it? No, the backhand comes in from Benka. The clearing shot doesn't come away from AM. This is a great attack here as Badarello comes back onto it. His horse is looking a little bit tired. Badarello's can't get through. Ambrosio comes and picks it up. He can't get through either. He may have got hooked in the hand there. He looks to be holding something, and we do get a whistle. The attack was absolutely relentless from El Basha. The defense, though, so solid. They played a long time there without a whistle, without a stop. Horses seem to get tired by the end. We have got Ambrosio down on the floor. He looks to be in a little bit of pain, whether it's a hook on his hand or his wrist. On the way through, we might need the ambulance. Just he might need to get a bit of ice spray on that one. Here he comes. So let's hope that Ambrosio is all good and can get back on for the last chukker. They're going to need him. The last half of the last chukker. Just less than 2.5 minutes left. 1 goal in it. There's a bit of a deadlock here. Both teams running it down the ground, and then in front of the goal, the defense has just been so strong. Neither team have managed to put it through the post for some time. So Ainsley Saddles sponsor us here at Polo Line TV. Yeah, taking the world by storm, Ainsley Saddles. Beautiful polo saddles. The horse is very, very comfortable underneath those saddles. You can change the gullet. It's the only polo saddle you can do that to fit the horse perfectly. The tree comes with a lifetime guarantee. And more players around the world are swapping over to Ainsley Saddles. Now we get a whistle on the play and the flag is waving, so the goal stands and it's an even game here in the last chukker. 5 goals all with less than 2.5 minutes to go. It's been tit for tat the whole game, and El Basha not only get the goal given, but they start with a hit from the halfway. Wow, so 5 all in the last. We do need a result here. If it is even, we will go to the extra chukker if it's even at the end of regulation time. So in we go. Ambrosio brings the ball in and sends it into the danger zone. There to try and pick it up is Badarello, but the defense was good enough from AM, and the ball goes over the back. So, horses so important in these situations. Petunia is out there now on the ball. That horse who got best playing pony in the 12 goal last year. Benka sends it up there forward. Looking to pick it up is Prado. He comes onto the line. He's being watched hard here, though, by Thomas Willans. So he checks up and waits. Sheikh Alia goes forward. The under the neck shot didn't come off. Thomas Willans will pick up that one, say thanks very much. Take it out to the boards himself. running hard. He comes onto it there. Checks back inside and loses the man. Nice little touch. Then he sends the ball up. Oh, trying to find Juanchi. It won't quite get to him, but Juanchi might pick up the little mistake here. He does. And now Willans, what's he going to do? He's gone to the goal, and that's the pass up toward the goal. Willans is there. Sheikh Alia comes in for the backhand. A good backhand, but not quite good enough. Willans picks it up, goes over to the near side, looking for the winning goal. I think he's just hooked it a little bit too much to the right-hand side. Great play from El Basha. 1-2. Juanchi. Juanchi and Thomas Willans. AM then with Petunia and Benka. He takes on the man that doesn't get past him. The backhand comes off. Oh, they're on the back foot a little bit here, AM Polo, but they've managed to recover things. It's been a great game of polo. These horses have been running a lot. Start to see the fatigue as they've come back here. And that one goes over the boards. So El Basha have a chance here. It's 5-all with 12 seconds. They will play the extra 30 seconds, of course, if the scores are even. And here's Juanchi. Oh, he's shown it too much there. And it's been met, but the whistle blows. Now, was it whistle then hooter? Anyway, we'll play the 30 seconds anyway, so that's irrelevant. "27 seconds. And a penalty awarded for El Basha. AM came in for the meet there. Thought he had it. He thought he started on the right side of the line. The umpires, though, are all over it. And they saw he must have come from the wrong side. Ambrosio shoots a penalty. It's been stopped. Oh, my word. Wow, it's all action here. Plucked out and stopped. The whistle blows. Has it hit him? He may have stopped it. He may have put himself, taken one for the team there, put his own body in the line. So they blew because he's in pain. The cross was okay. They were able to come across there in time. He's going to hop off Pablo Urquiza there and just get checked up. He might want a bit of ice spray. There's a hell of a strike straight into his body. Wow, well, we thought it was going through, and it was stopped at 5-all. In overtime in the last. We knew it was going to be a good game. We knew it was going to be a close one right from the start. These two teams are so evenly matched. They play a similar style of polo as well. And it's just been tit for tat all the way through. Oh, well, I'm hearing that it actually caught him in the hand. That's not good. All those little bones in the hand. Powerful shot. Let's just really hope it's a bruising, not a break, and he can come back and finish this game. A couple of players go to change horse. See some of these horses starting to get tired. They've played a whole chukker now. Half a chukker earlier and half a chukker again, some of them. Usually they'll bring the best ones back for a second time. Now they'll go back, pick the best horse they've got back in the pony lines that's got the most energy. And when it comes down to this late stages, obviously horses so important. So is the player fitness, of course, and player psychology, able to keep their cool under these high pressure situations. combination of all of them. Now let's just hope that Pablo Urquiza can get back in play. I'm hearing that they might be looking for a replacement here, which is not good news. We don't want to hear that. So I'm hearing news that the replacement will come on. Cyril Oturi is the man chosen to come and take Pablo Urquiza's place. I do hope Pablo gets the X-ray and gets the all clear to come back on. We're waiting for news of when he gets better soon. So if you're wondering, from yesterday we had a man hit in the hand, Juan Jaureche. He got hit quite hard in the finger. Looked very sore. He missed the rest of the game, but the good news is he's been to the hospital, had the x-rays, and nothing is broken. So that's great news. We'll see him back on the field in this tournament. And we wish Pablo Urquiza the same. 5 goals all. And we've got a substitution coming on for the golden goal. The next goal wins. We'll take a short break here while we wait for the replacements to come on.
Sí, la verdad que es un torneo buenísimo, hay muchas organizaciones muy buenas, jugadorazos. Y nada, la verdad que sí, primer torneo, nosotros la segunda vez que jugamos la 12 con Banzali y la verdad que nada, chocho de estar en la final, ¿no? Así que nada, muy divertido, la verdad que los caballos están andando bien y bueno, muy divertido. Sí, yo creo que el otro es un equipazo, porque Rashi también es un animal y los otros 3, bueno, no hay mucho por decir, juegan muy bien. Nada, creo que nos estamos midiendo un poquito, ¿no? Me parece que estaban viendo por dónde ir ellos, nosotros también, a ver qué hacer. Y bueno, creo que donde nosotros creo que nos pudimos acomodar un poquito mejor, salimos un poquito desorganizados, no nos encontrábamos y nada, me parece que donde le empezamos a encontrar un poquito la vuelta, empezamos a andar mejor nosotros. Sí, la realidad que sí, que está bastante comprimido, o sea, termina esto, arranca lo otro, así que bueno, nos falta un poquito de número, pero nada, hay que meterle, o sea, hay que llegar a la final y después vemos. El otro torneo se encara como se pueda, así que nada, divertido. Hay que partido a partido más que pensar en el otro torneo.
Goals of the day. This one at the beginning by Jaureche before he got that injury. Unfortunate for him, he got hit on the wrist, so we do hope the best for him, all the best for Jaureche for getting that ball on the wrist. Hope nothing is broken. And now Riglos running around the outside. Phenomenal horses breaking away. And he's got those beautiful skills, hand-eye coordination. I hope we get to see the one he scored in the air. That one was a roll of the wrists. But just about every chance he had, that man, he scored a goal. He just made no mistakes throughout the day. Here he is on the near side, making it look just as easy as on the offside. And look at this. Tap, tap, tap in the air and finishes it off. Makes it look easy. Quality player with his handicap on the way up. Bin Dismal scored a good one here where he checked up, lost his man and tucks it through the goal for Gantut. It was an important goal too. It was the start of a little mini comeback, but they couldn't quite capitalise on that. Mohamed Khalid received that pass, had some pressure here, but he did well to flick that one in off the red. And get another one for Gantut. A lot of goals we scored today, which was beautiful to watch. Great fun to commentate. Look at that horse, how she accelerated for Regalos and breaking away to score yet another goal for him and his team. And Cora Lamar. Bin Dismount doing that same trick again. Tucking in behind, and that time rolling the wrist to flick the goal in. At Polo Line TV, we can have a look at some of the goals. Prado there slotting it through. I don't know how many they missed, but not many. A&M, they just had a phenomenal day of polo. They made it look easy. Look at here, Okiza. Pali Okiza taking out Lukine and putting that one through on the near side. Really, really good goals. Every chance just about went in. It was their day. A&M, but they've made a statement. They're here to win. And Gaga. So we'll have a look at some of these goals. Aidan Al-Ahmed was there to finish that one, I think. Well, this was Aidan's goal here. Did great there to pick up the pass from Kaku. Had a lot of work here, but he's good at that. He's been practicing that on his one-wheeler. At Polo Line TV, we can have a look at some of the goals. Prado there slotting it through. I don't know how many they missed, but not many. A&M, they just had a phenomenal day of polo. They made it look easy. Look at here, Okiza. Pali Okiza taking out Lukine and putting that one through on the near side. Really, really good goals. Every chance just about went in. It was their day. A&M, but they've made a statement. They're here to win. And Gaga. So Ben Surley unbeaten his Santa Marina with a breakaway, which he loves to do. He's done so many. Santa Marina with a long range. I reckon that might have been a pass, but he just got hold of it so beautifully up over the top. There were two orange shirts there to finish it if needed, but it rolled in. And again, that man Santa Marina everywhere. Exciting young player Santa Marina on his way up in handicap for sure. Belty Alberti did some awesome stuff in the middle there. And we'll take one more again. Belty breaking away here, getting through and scoring. So right, welcome back to this epic match, right down to the wire. 5-5, and we're already into the last 30 seconds overtime. Usually the game would be over, but it's 5-5, so we'll play the extra 30. If the scores are even after that, we'll have to go through to an extra chukker. Drama on field 2 at Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club. Cyril Oturi is coming on, having a warm-up. He's the replacement for Pablo Urquiza, who got hit in the hand. Ciro played with AM Polo last year, so he'll know the horses, know the players already. He's the perfect man to replace Pablo. We wish Pablo all the best and hope nothing's broken in his hand there. So we're going to start with the drop ball as AM Polo were in control of it after that incredible save. Pablo literally taking one for the team there, stopping the goal, but hurting his hand in the process. But he saved the match. It was going to go in and was going to score without a shadow of a doubt if he didn't do it. He saved the match. But so here we are. Benka Urquiza. One tap to the right. Badarello comes in to meet him. Urquiza lofts a high one up toward the commentary box. Drops down on the halfway line right out at the board. Juanchi Ambrosio has his man in the pocket and then comes back onto the ball there. Tries to turn it onto the boards, but Fermin Prado gets the steal. That's it though, ladies and gentlemen. That's the end of the Chukka and the end of regulation time. We are going into extra time here on ground 2, Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club in the EMAAR Cup qualification stages. All even at 5 goals all. We're going into a 5th. I think most of the players have already changed after that break we just had. AM Polo are ready to go. Couple of changes for El Basha. Annie Jabshe goes on to hop on a new horse. Right then, now everything counts. Every touch, every ride off, every backhand. Both teams will be keen not to give away a penalty. Number 1 comes back onto the field. And we start with a throw-in toward the boards here. Extra Chukka. Golden goal. The second game for both of these teams. Both teams had a win in their first. Looking for their second win. The next goal wins. Golden goal. Winner takes all. The ball goes in. Neither team managing to hold on to it yet. Ambrosio's in there, but it pops out for Fermin Prado and AM Polo. Prado then runs up, but doesn't try and challenge anyone just yet. Has a go from long range. Launches it high into the sky. Thomas Williams comes back to get the defensive shot. Doesn't manage to do it. And that's an enormous goal from Fermin Prado from must have been 100 yards. Put it high up into the sky, and it dropped down and just went over the line before Willands had a chance to get there. And that's it. Golden goal. So often we see goals quickly scored in the extra Chukka. This time was no exception. That game really could have gone to either team. It was so even throughout. I don't think any team got up 2 goals ahead. It really was tit for tat the whole way through. Well, Basha started, they went 2 goals up at the beginning, and then it was even all the way through till extra Chukka, where AM Polo won the line out. Fermin Prado took it to the left, and then took one look at the goal, opened up his shoulders, gets right underneath the ball, hit an absolute beauty, and it dropped down through the posts, securing the win for AM Polo. They're now 2 from 2. El Basha still in contention. 1 from 2. Thank you very much at the ground. Do hang around, and we got another game coming up in half an hour. Here on Polo Line, we can have a look at some of the stats. There you can see how close this game was. It says UAE Ben Sali, but they mean to put, it should be AM and El Basha. But the scores are right. It started with El Basha getting up early on And then it stayed so close all the way, with EMAAR Polo holding on to the lead. It came even in the middle. And EMAAR Polo unfortunately had that substitution, with Pablo Urquiza got hit on the hand. And Fermin Prado took control and got the win. Here we'll have a look at some of the goals. That was Hani Jabshir, great effort from him, picking up a pass from Badarello and slotting it through. That one was the golden goal scorer, Fermin Prado, for AM. Benka Urquiza on that little black horse, Petunia, scoring a great goal, the best playing pony in the 12 goal last year. That was one of those small mistakes capitalized on. It's time from Pablo Urquiza. So AM will be very happy with that. It's a solid game, very, very close game, again with two quality teams, and it was a quality game as well. EMAAR Polo scoring 5 field goals out of their 6. El Basha just the 1 field goal. Most throw-ins won by AM, 8 throw-ins to the 2 throw-ins from El Basha. But fouls, AM did foul too much. 11 fouls by AM, just the 4 fouls from El Basha. They played a very tidy game indeed. AM got 1 from 1 off their penalties. Thomas Willans 4 from 5. Or Ambrosio takes the short ones. And the corner didn't go in. 3 yellow cards for AM and 11 fouls. So they're going to have to watch out for that as the tournament goes on. That might let them down if they're not careful with the fouls. But they managed to scrape a win with a phenomenal performance here today. And our first game at Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club. EMAAR Polo with 2 wins out of 2. They beat El Basha 6 goals to 5. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. I'm Tim Ward, I'm your host, and I'll be taking you through the next game, where we are going to see Noon challenge EMAAR Polo team. EMAAR with a change of lineup. It's going to be a very interesting game. Do tune in for that one in half an hour. Thank you so much.